At the Dutch Pinball Museum, we collect stories before they are lost. Because pinball history doesn't live only in machines, it lives in people, in stories that are often told once and then disappear. 5 minutes, one act timer. When it rings, the story ends.
All right.
Man, oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh that looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Man, we are at Pinball at the Beach.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a series of interviews. And Eric, welcome.
Thank you.
So, hello everybody.
All right. Hey there.
Hi.
So my name is Eric Meunier, and I am a game designer at Jersey Jack Pinball. That is not the only title that I've held at Jersey Jack Pinball. I actually started as the electrical engineer. Back in 2012 is when I started working here. So almost 14 years I have been a part of the team. I did electronics for Wizard of Oz and Hobbit and Dialed In, and then my first game as lead game designer was Pirates of the Caribbean. And since then, I've done 3 other titles, including Guns N' Roses, Godfather, and most recently, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yes. Wow. Yeah, and yeah, this is a very nice game. So, I emailed you in front with a question, a untold story.
An untold story. So something that I really love about pinball is that it's so much a part of my life. I can't talk about my game with any of my friends, right? Because all of my friends are in pinball. So, normally when you get together with your friends, like, oh, how was work today? Well, I can't tell you about it because it's all top secret.
Yeah, you can tell Jolene, right?
Exactly, right. But so I can talk to certain people, some of those people, like my wife, right? And I can talk to my children.
Yes.
So my children are 10 and 8-year-old boys. And one day, the kids had off school, but I did not have off work. So we were hanging out actually in the pinball factory. And this was before Harry Potter was launched. So my kids got to come in and play Harry Potter before the whole world got to see it. And this is early code. And something that happens with early code is generally when you're playing your game, you just get it working, right? And is all the choreography done? No. Are all the light shows there? No. Are all the sound there? No. But the spirit of the mode is there. So my son was 9 years old, and he was playing Harry Potter for the first time. And he would shoot at the villain, the Death Eater, right? And it would start the Lucius Malfoy Death Eater fight. And he played through it, and he beat it. And so we were in my programmer's office. We're in the office of Joe Katz, lead programmer of the game. And Joe is sitting there, and my 9-year-old son is playing the game. And the ball shoots out, and he catches it, and he shoots it again, and it starts the Lucius Malfoy Death Eater fight again. And he plays through it, and it kicks out, and he catches it, and he shoots it back in there, and it starts the Lucius Malfoy Death Eater fight again. Because there was only one mode at the time, only one Death Eater in there at the time. And as is often the case with children, they don't have a lot of tact when it comes to providing feedback on something. So we're sitting there, and Joe is sitting there, and he's like, well, what do you think? And my son says, well, why is it the same guy every time? This is really boring. And Joe's just like, man, we can really tell whose son this is, right? Doesn't hold back. So we continue to play, and I'm explaining to my son, what happens when you're developing a game and how things come together. And, this is just the first step. And it'll get better, and we'll add a couple more bad guys in there. But right now, this is where we're at. And are you having fun? Oh, yeah, I'm having fun, Dad. This is really cool. I like doing it. So we play some more of the stuff and show him some more of the modes. And then as we're walking out of the office, my 9-year-old son turns to Joe and says, Mr. Joe, can you make sure to fix the Death Eater mode so it's more fun? Joe's just like,
oh, man.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things where, not everyone can take their kids to work and have a lot of fun, right? But I'm very grateful that this is something that I can do.
Yeah, you can share it.
And my kids get to play it, right? And I can talk to my kids about what I do. and they never say the names of my games.
No.
Right? They only ever use the code names because that's important, so we can talk about it, right? Harry Potter was called Project Yig.
Yig?
That was the name of it, Yig. Yes. And
does it have a meaning? Yig?
It does kind of have a meaning. So this is one of those untold stories.
Yeah.
Every game has a code name so that you can talk about it in public. And Yig actually comes from a story written by H.P. Lovecraft. And so H.P. Lovecraft was a sci-fi writer back in the 1920s. And so I had this, you know, Harry Potter, H.P. It led me down that road of, well, I can name it Lovecraft, but that might be a little too obvious. So I instead decided to dig a little deeper and found one of the stories written by H.P. Lovecraft. And Yig is known as the father of serpents. And he was this like elder god that had to do with snakes. And that was the code name for the game. And every member of my team was just like, what is Yig? What does that mean? So I had to tell this whole story about why I chose this name for the game. And you can find some engineering drawings that have Yig written on them. And it's just what we do so that we don't accidentally slip up and talk about the name of the game when we're discussing things out at lunch or after work. So yeah,
it must be hard to keep all that for yourself.
It is tough, you know. Like I am in a monthly pinball league, and I hang out with friends, and some of those friends are actually here on the beach with us. And none of them press me for any information or anything like that. But it's still just, you know, I make something that all of them want to know more about, and I can't talk about it.
You're their hero.
So, yeah.
Man, So we still have a minute. So do you recall the other names for Godfather and for Guns N' Roses?
Yes. Yeah. So Godfather was called Zeus.
Zeus,
the father of gods. Right. It was pretty fitting. And Guns N' Roses' nickname was Slasher.
Slasher.
For obvious reasons, right?
Okay.
So yeah, every game has code names, and it's generally up to the game designer or lead programmer to come up with some obscure reference that kind of works afterwards and that kind of doesn't work.
Steve Ritchie told me a few of them. It was awesome from the old days. So maybe they mucked them up with some things, but nice story.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, man. Yeah.
Of course. You're welcome.
Still no ring, but it's going to be here any minute now.
Sure.
So, anything else? Are you enjoying the show?
I'm enjoying the show.
I'm not excited yet, but we love the sun.
Yeah.
We were coming from Chicago. It was snowing there.
It was snowing there this morning when we took off, and now it's sunny and it's not hot, but it's a lot warmer than it is in Chicago. So
for us, it's hot. For European guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, man.
Right on.
Well, so now we're gonna enjoy.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. So there's our all famous people. So if you sit here, you only see famous people walk by, right?
Yep. Yeah, like I see my audio engineer over there right now, David Teal.
David H. Teal?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
We're going to put it for the camera. Do you think you have nice stories to tell?
Oh, he has incredible stories. He's been in the industry longer than most, you know, and making things like Hubert.
Hubert
is one of Dave's first games. So.
I will pull his strings.
Yep.
Yes, but...
Do we have a ding on that thing?
It's new for me.
Thought it did.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Eric.
Pleasure.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.